Okay, before I start this yap session, yes, I know the directors of Squid Games and the directors of Stranger Things are different people. I am 100% aware, but there's one thing that Squid Games and Stranger Things have in common, and it's the biggest thing of them all, and it's not just Squid Games either, but they're Netflix originals, right? They are produced by Netflix. They're under the Netflix umbrella, and in the history of Netflix, before Outer Banks Season 4 came out, they had a tough time killing off main characters of TV shows. And it feels like they're heading into a direction where that's no longer an issue. They're no longer afraid to do that. So I feel like it means something big for Stranger Things Season 5. Before we get into this video, guys, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and join my Discord down below where we talk Stranger Things and other TV shows every single day. And without further ado, let me explain my thought process and what I think this potentially means for Stranger Things and all of Netflix, to be honest with you. Okay, like I said, Netflix originals, produced by Netflix, under the Netflix umbrella. I'm assuming Netflix has a say in some things with these shows. That's just my assumption. I don't know if that's a fact. This whole video is assuming that that is a fact. So if it's not a fact, then whatever. I'm still gonna yap about it. Anyways, Squid Games spoiler alert, I guess, but it's been out for 2 weeks. Squid Games killed off player 456, okay? One of the biggest characters in television, especially if you consider worldwide. I mean, he is a legit celebrity outside of the show and on the show. He's the favorite character. Everybody knows who he is. He is massive, okay? I did not think he was going to die. I did not think there was a chance that player 456 was going to die, especially after everything he's been through. But it basically just, the whole entire point of the show is to prove how greedy and evil humans really are, and how, you know, ruthless they are, how there's no room for whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you know how it ended, like, and humans are, and then it just ends. Like, that was kind of disappointing. Anyways, they killed off player 456, and I feel like we can all collectively agree that was a genuine surprise. And especially for how big that character was. We knew everyone else was gonna die, but we didn't know the main character who's been documented this entire time was just gonna fail and not end up reaching his goal. So yeah, I feel like that is a massive sign. And you consider that with Squid Games, which is a huge show worldwide, you know, then you go over to Outer Banks in season 4 and they killed off JJ. So you see this trend slowly happening. I know it's only with 2 shows, but these are 2 of the biggest shows on Netflix, especially Netflix originals, Outer Banks, Squid Games, and you know what's coming up next? Stranger Things, and it's the last season, okay? It's the last season. So if they're not afraid to kill off JJ, and they're not afraid to kill off player 456, who one of the biggest characters in Netflix history, who are they not afraid to kill off in Stranger Things Season 5? That's my whole entire point with this. And I get it. Duffers don't direct Squid Games or Outer Banks. I understand. This whole video is assuming that Netflix has some sort of say in how these shows end. I don't know if that's a fact. I'm just assuming that. Anyways, so at the end of the day, the Duffer Brothers work for Netflix. Like that's at the end of the day. So anyways, who are they not afraid to kill off in Stranger Things? I feel like if they kill off player 456 in Squid Games, JJ and Outer Banks, main characters are going to die in season 5. And I know there's already been leaks of like, this character isn't dying, this character is safe, this character. I don't care about those leaks, okay? I really do not. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna do everything in their power to hide who's actually gonna kill off for everyone on set and try to make it as secretive as possible. They've been doing this for years. Like, it's a common thing, right? With all the leakers and everything. So in my opinion, I do still stand by the fact that most of the kids are going to be safe, okay? I do think that. But in my opinion, this news, if it's what I think it means, I think this means that Hopper, 11, Will, and Steve, Nancy, Jonathan all have the potential of dying in Stranger Things Season 5, and I think one of them will 100% die. That's my hot take coming out of this. And I know it might not be anything. I understand. I'm gonna see those comments, but that's my hot take. Let's go through them again. Hopper, 11, Nancy, Jonathan, Steve, and Will. Those characters. I think all 6 or whatever those characters where I think all of them have the chance of dying in season 5, and I think one of them will die. I think Netflix wants to shock the world with one of these deaths. That's what I'm getting at. Like player 456, like I was not expecting him to die whatsoever. I mean, to me, that was shocking as heck. Like I did not see that at all. So that's sort of what I took away from the Squid Games thing and the Outer Banks thing. Like putting those two together and then seeing like Stranger Things is on the horizon, like, oh, holy shit, they actually might do it. They actually might kill off 11. They actually might kill off Will Byers. They actually might kill off Steve. Like some of the biggest characters in Netflix history, some of the biggest characters in TV history are going to get killed off in November, in December, and we're going to watch it. So I'm just warning you guys now, do not be surprised if any of that happens. To me, that's definitely, all those are a possibility. Okay, some other things I wanted to touch on regarding Stranger Things Season 5. The trailer that supposedly got leaked. Apparently, some of those leaks were fake. Some people are saying they're fake, some people are saying they're not fake, but essentially, this guy who leaked Netflix Tutterman was pretty accurate, leaked the trailer and everything that's going to happen. I'm not going to go through everything that he said was going to happen, because I don't want to like just go through spoilers right now, but it may or may not be true. Essentially, he said the trailer's coming out this month. It's going to be 2 minutes and 35 seconds long. At one point, he said some crazy stuff in there, like stuff that it's hardly believable whatsoever. That I don't want to say, like I said, because I didn't put any spoiler warnings on this video, but apparently that trailer is not true anymore, and the spoilers are fake. But then I'm seeing other people saying they're not fake. Regardless, guys, it doesn't really matter. It's just a trailer at the end of the day. I do think one thing that stands from those leaks is that I really do believe we are going to get a trailer on July 15th this month. July 15th is the 10-year, is it 10 or 9? It's the 10 or 9th year anniversary of when Stranger Things Season 1 came out, okay? On July 15th. It's the perfect day for a trailer. Now, I don't think this is going to be the last trailer before the season, obviously, but I do think it's going to be a trailer. And Ross Duffer posted on his Instagram a picture of like mixed stage, or I forget what it said. Anyways, it was like them editing the trailer. And then someone commented and saying, is this the trailer, I hope, or whatever? And he said, eye emoji or whatever, like basically confirming, yeah, it's the trailer. So they were editing the trailer a few days ago. I think it could potentially release on July 15th, and I'm telling you guys right now, I did the frame by frame breakdown for the 12 frames we got at Netflix Tuttum. If you think I'm not going to do a frame by frame breakdown for 2 minutes and 35 seconds, you are out of your mind. I'm going to sit here and go frame by frame through that entire trailer. I don't care if it takes me 2 hours. I will dissect that trailer like my life's on the line if I don't figure out what's happening in season 5. So just be prepared. I do think we're gonna get a trailer this month. I'm not saying it's confirmed. I'm not guaranteeing it. I do not know, but I do think July 15th is very fitting considering it's the anniversary of Stranger Things Season 1. So if we don't get a trailer on July 15th, I would say September-ish. We should expect it. But yeah, I do think we'll get one, and I will be doing a trailer breakdown, and I'm super excited to see that. And I think like when the trailer comes out, we're gonna see more than what we saw obviously in Netflix setup, but I think we'll see more important things like 11 more, and we're definitely gonna get the new look at Vecna for sure. And I think there'll just be certain scenes in the trailer where we'll be like, wait, that's happening in season 5? I did not see that happening. You know, I think there'll be very shocking moments that will provide a lot of talking points, and I can't wait till it happens, because I feel like when they release that long trailer, hopefully that's when the promotion actually starts for season 5, and then there's going to be even more content for me to make for you guys every single day. So I'm super excited for that to happen. Trailer hopefully this month. If not, it'll happen soon enough. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you think about my theory, I guess, with the whole Netflix original thing, them not being afraid to kill off main characters. And if you guys enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And most importantly, guys, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.